Benjamin Netanyahu has officially set a date for the IDF terrorists to invade Rafah. How can anyone claim that Israel don't have genocidal intent when they tell Palestinians to flee to a refugee camp and then brutally attack said refugee camp? Israel has told Palestinians to go to safe areas and then attack them in said safe areas. They attacked Palestinians in areas where they were simply trying to get aid. Despite this pattern of behavior, Biden finally drew a red line and demanded that Israel don't invade Rafah. And let's be clear, Biden don't give a fuck about Palestinian lives. He telling Israel not to go into Rafah because he know it will make him look bad. Despite pleading from the Biden administration to not go into Rafah, Netanyahu essentially told him to fuck off. So surely the Biden administration, wishing to preserve the dignity and the respect of the United States, drew a hard line in response to Netanyahu and put their foot on the ground. And the Biden administration is sending Israel more weapons, despite them crossing their red line regarding invading Rafah. Does anyone in the Biden administration know what the term red line means? Well, surely at least Israel is coordinating their actions with the United States and keeping them in the loop, right?
A date for the Rafah invasion has been set. Have the Israelis shared that date with the U.S.?
To my knowledge, we have not been briefed on that date.
Prime Minister Netanyahu has made public pronouncements about a date being set for an offensive in Rafah. Has the U.S. been apprised of such a date?
No, we do not have a date for any Rafah operation, at least one that's been communicated to us by the Israelis.
They didn't even give the Biden administration a date. Have never been a country-to-country relationship like this in the history of humanity. Zionists in the United States keep saying that Israel is an ally, but this relationship essentially boils down to Israel telling the United States to give us weapons and shut the fuck up. You would think the United States would be the dominant one in this relationship, considering they give Israel all the aid and all the weapons with nothing in return. But despite that, Israel calls the shots, and United States politicians are afraid to cross Israel. Why do you guys think that is? AIPAC turned American politicians into traitors who support and care about Israel more than they care about Americans. So why does Biden do whatever Israel say, despite Israel embarrassing Biden on a national stage over and over again? Because Genocide Joe received more AIPAC money than anyone in history of American politics. Now you guys see why Joe Biden had a long 40-year Senate career and eventually became president? My fellow Americans, our democracy is completely cooked, and many of y'all don't even know it yet.